Good morning, metalheads of the internet, and welcome to a brand new and very special episode of the Metal Meltdown, because today, by popular demand, we're playing what I have dubbed the angry, motionless in white fanboy drinking game. Here's how it's going to work, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to scroll through the comment section of my recent album review for Scoring the End of the World. We are going to look for some of the most weird and wild and over-the-top and depraved comments, and we're gonna have a couple fucking drinks! We're gonna take a shot anytime somebody says hater, elitist, gatekeeper, anything along those lines. We're gonna take a shot anytime levies a personal attack or insult towards me, and we're also gonna take a shot every time somebody says cringe, which is probably going to happen a lot because I myself said it in that original video. So, yeah, get ready. And let me be clear, if you enjoy Motionless in White, if you enjoy Scoring the End of the World, good for you. Please continue to do so. I have my opinions and you have yours, and that's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. It's okay. Please do not assume that I am attacking you for enjoying Motionless in White or this album in question. I am attacking fucking idiots who went out of their way to be fucking idiots. You're fine. They're not. Don't worry. Join the fun. Laugh at yourself a little bit. Laugh at these people with me. It's good. It's fine. Let's have fun. Okay, let's go. Well, not go just yet. I gotta pour myself a drink. I'm having a special drink today, so some of you know I very recently got married to Anna, the lovely Dark Moon Desires, Mrs. Meltdown. Say hello, Anna.
Hi.
She's sitting on the couch while I drink my guts out right now, or as I'm about to. And one of our wedding presents was this little Star Wars Stormtrooper bottle thing that was loaded with all the necessary herbs and ingredients necessary to make delicious gin out of delicious vodka. So I'm actually going to partake in this rough draft of our gin for this particular video. Thank you to House of Herrer for this. Thank you to her lovely husband, Sean, who does not have a social media handle, at least not one where he, like, does stuff in the same capacity that we do, I suppose. There we are, strained out all the herbs and such. Can you get me a little glass to put this in? Or if you don't mind just taking it? Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you!
You're welcome.
And cheers. Let's do this. I don't want to use all this, so afterwards I'm probably just going to drink vodka, but alright.
I want to smell it.
Go for it. It smells delicious. It's wonderful. It smells great. I'll top it off with some more vodka, that way, you know, because I only took a little bit. But it smells wonderful.
That does smell good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna drink my fucking wedding gin while we talk mad shit about these motionless in white crybaby fanboys. Are you pumped? I'm pumped.
Yeah.
Are you pumped? I'm super pumped. Let's do this. Ooh, that's nice. Definitely needs a little more time, but it's nice. It's very nice. Let's go! Here's a good one right off the bat. J. Michael says, this guy is the only cringe thing here. I'm not a longtime fan of Motionless in White, and I only like a handful of their songs, but people like this that create some sort of hierarchy within music don't really appreciate music for what it is. The fact is you know their name, you've listened to their songs, and you're talking about them, all of which can't be said about you. Well, you are on my channel, and you are talking about me, so to some extent it actually can be said about me. Anyway, one cringe, plus that entire thing, while not especially explicit, was a personal attack, so 2 shots, or 2 drinks, rather. 2 large sips?
Sure.
Sure. I'm getting drunk either way. 1. 2, this stuff is strong.
Yeah?
This is gonna be... It's good, though. This is gonna be fun. Obelisk Dub says, Jesus Christ, your opinion is so blatantly shit and full of nothing but hate. Grow the fuck up. I can and will say the exact same thing about your comment, good sir. Baller B. Scott says, it's the best Motionless in White album. Lamau, you don't know anything about music. Delete this channel. I definitely will not. You, however, are more than welcome to delete that comment. This is reasonably strong stuff. I might have picked the wrong drink to start this off with.
Maybe.
I think I should have gone with a light cider. An airy Pinot Grigio, perhaps.
You're gonna be fucked up.
I'll be okay. We're still going partying tonight. Don't you worry about that. I'll get extra fucked at that. Extra hardcore fucked. Rextroid says a lot. He says, this is easily one of the most emotionally biased reviews I've heard. This is just a long-ass shitpost for 15 minutes. I can just sense the ego behind the camera. My God, who hurt you? Why are you so upset with a review? My Lord. Ego? Ego? I mean, he's right. I am an egomaniac. But I'm on YouTube. You gotta have a little bit of an ego when you're on the internet. Just saying. Taking a drink, regardless. Craig from Australia says, Robert no like. Let's hear your record, champ, so we can shit all over it. Tell you what, I'll show you my record when you get more than 20 fucking subscribers, you fucking nobody. I'll take another sip, because I did kind of break my own rule there. That's a pretty blatantly personal attack. I'm an egomaniac, but I'm a fair egomaniac. We have rules here, goddammit, and I will follow all of them, especially if it means I can drink more. CyberLuke7 says L take. L comment. Elio Bruno says, who are you to say they're cringe, an idiot who doesn't understand shit about music? Someone said cringe, and we got 2 personal attacks. This is wonderful. And this is relatively empty-ish by now, so I think I might just try and finish this off instead of doing 3 individual shots. Let's go! Ah! Ah! I swear I can see through fucking time and space, bro. Bulldog99 says, brother, music saved my life. Don't dog my favorite band, dude. If you don't like it, don't fucking listen. Okay, first off, not really drinking game worthy, but first off, how do you think I figured out that I didn't like it? I listened to it. This entire logic of if you don't like it, don't listen to it is stupid. You cannot figure out if you like something or not if you did not listen to it, bro. Second, if their music saved your life, great. Awesome. If Motionless in White as a band legitimately played a role in you being healthy and being here, that is fucking awesome. That's awesome, bro. I'm happy for you. But don't think for a moment that that means I'm not going to criticize an album like Scoring at the End of the World, especially when I don't enjoy that album. If you are a fan, then you need to accept the fact that not everyone else is going to be a fan. Gabriel Castle says, okay, I see. Once he said he likes Behemoth, I was sold that he's on that evil shit and is extremely elitist. Yes to the former, no to the latter. Definitely not an elitist, definitely evil. Mind you, those two do sometimes go hand in hand, admittedly. Cough, cough, music of destruction. Anyways, I like how he's like, oh, well, you mentioned Behemoth, so I'm going to assume this about you. Is it entirely possible that I just like Behemoth, but not this particular record? And there's no real correlation between me not liking this record and being a fucking, an elitist or whatever? Just a thought. Just a fucking thought, bro. Varg says, I just wasted 15 seconds of my life, and I wasted 15 seconds of my life reading that fucking comment, bro. Also, you named yourself Varg? Like, intentionally? Purposefully? Cringe. Time to play my own drinking game. I mean, I said it. It's a rule, so I'll take a shot. It's in the rules. Master Chief says, thought you types of people died out after realizing that your favorite bands haven't released anything in the past 15 years. I mean, my favorite bands are like Death Heaven and Revocation and Mutoid Man, who have all released albums in the past 15 years, and all of them have been incredible. So, yeah, same with Baroness, Napalm Death. I mean, even like the metal gods, who maybe are not at the top of their game, you know. Metallica, I thought Hardwired was fine. So, Yeah, you clearly don't pay attention to the Metal Meltdown, and you also very clearly don't pay attention to metal if you legitimately think that, so fuck you a little bit. Also, how dare you invoke Master Chief's name? Someone insert that clip from Captain Marvel where... No, not Captain Marvel. From Spider-Man, the second one, where Nick Fury, but scroll Nick Fury, because Spider-Man is like, what about Captain Marvel? And then scroll Nick Fury is like, don't say her name, you puny punk bitch.
Yes.
Yeah, someone insert that. Not me, though. Copyright issues. Can you tell the alcohol's beginning to hit a little bit?
I can.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
Wow! I know. Purple Royal says, surprised the left-wing cliches blabber in the interview didn't win you over. You know what I'm not surprised by, though? The fact that you fucking showed up to bitch and moan about left-wing politics. Because that's all you do, bro. Literally, this Purple Royal guy, pay attention to my fucking videos. Like, really pay attention. Anytime I mention anything left-wing, even if I'm criticizing a left-wing politician, even if I'm making a point that he might in theory agree with, he shows up to bitch and moan. Because that's who you are, Purple Royal. You're just a bitcher. You're just a moaner. Go bitch and moan, you fucking bitch and moaner. Bitcher moaner? Bitcher moaner? I don't know. Fuck you. That's the main point. Anyway, personal attack, plus I made a personal attack. So 2 shots, I guess? Alonzo Gonzalez says, lol, I respect your opinion, but you've lost your mind. Motionless and White are fucking amazing. I've been a fan for a few years, but I think they're extremely underrated. That being said, I still loved your reaction, and you got a new sub. Alright. I can live with that. We don't have to agree. It's okay. I mean, you did say that I was out of my fucking mind, so there's a bit of a personal attack, but hey, I got a new sub out of it, so fuck it. I'll take it. I hope I win you over even more so with other videos, Alonzo. Fucking cheers. Tip your fucking drink to the camera. A little pachink right there. Just like that. You a real one. Mario Ismelangi says, I'm confused. I thought this album was incredible, but then again, I like Breaking Benjamin and bands like that. If you don't like it, is it because you were expecting something heavy and aren't a fan of Mostly No Screaming? My issue with this record is not that it was, you know, not heavy and didn't have a ton of screaming, which it did for the record, so that just seems like a weird point to make. But my issue is not that it was not like a total, like, brutal death metal record or technical death metal record. Like, I like to listen to country and pop and hip hop and jazz. Like, this being not heavy in the metal sense is not my issue. My issue is that I thought it was really overproduced. I thought the songwriting was super generic. I think Chris Motionless as a singer and as a writer is extremely derivative of, like, Marilyn Manson and Linkin Park. And the features on this record were so, like, underutilized and so, like, poorly put together. Like, Brian Garris got fucked up on Slaughterhouse. He's an amazing singer, but they did him dirty on that shit. Same thing with Caleb Shomo from Beartooth. Lindsay Schoolcraft, not so much. They actually did utilize her talents. But Mick Gordon? How do you make Mick Gordon boring? They made him boring. That's almost impressive, but it still angers me. Yeah, not quite drinking game worthy, but another opportunity to display my actual feelings, which are being filtered through drunken insanity right now. I'm, like, wailing my arms like, what is this? Like, this is some Jack Sparrow shit. What was that? What is this? X, Sound of Silence X, calls Motionless and White cringe, but probably thinks Five Finger Death Punch is good. He said cringe, and he also assumed that I like Five Finger Death Punch, which I am absolutely going to interpret as a personal attack.
I want to say something fucked up and mean.
Go ahead.
I liked Motionless and White when I was 16, but then I eventually grew up.
I mean, yeah, there you go.
It's all this time later, and they still suck.
They're just not a great band. I think, like, the idea of combining metalcore and deathcore with, like, the more theatrical and flamboyant elements of Marilyn Manson and Cradle of Filth, I don't think that's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
I just think Motionless and White have sloppy execution.
Yeah.
Like, it's just sloppy.
It's very MySpace era kind of feel.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, I'm sorry, I listened to them when I was 16. That's like
We got a former band, and you wrote lyrics for them, if I'm not mistaken.
I did.
You have to share the story now, because we're here.
I wrote a lyric for them. God, I can't remember what
She
album
did.
this is.
Sit down right here.
No, not like this. Look at me. I don't have pants on.
So what? We're doing this from the waist up. No one can see my pants. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Just scooch down, real slow like. There you go. There you go. See, you're good. Tell us your story about writing a song for Motionless in White.
Got my Halo 4 shirt
You got
on.
your Halo 4 shirt. What's up?
So I don't remember what album this is, but they were having a song that was going to be written by fans.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I don't even remember the song because I don't fucking care anymore. But I actually emailed them a lyric and they used it. This was a while ago.
So when were you, like, super into them? Was this, like, late 2000s, early 2010s?
I was, like, 16, 17.
So that would have put you...
Or, like, 8...
This is late 2000s.
Late 2000s, yeah.
So they would have just been starting out then.
Yeah.
So this could be on, like, one of the first albums, like, maybe debut or sophomore.
No, I don't think it was not the debut.
So maybe an EP or a single?
It was an album. It was an album that they did. Yeah.
Okay, so then if it's not debut, then it's sophomore.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, because they made that... They had a thing where they wanted to have a song that was written by fans. Yeah, and I wrote a lyric. The lyric was, whispers are their weakness. So if you can
We're gonna look this. You know what? We're gonna look this up right now.
Yeah.
I've completely derailed this video. Who fucking cares though? This video is now officially titled "The One Time Anna Wrote a Song." Whispers are their weakness.
Yeah, and then put like Motionless in White.
Motionless in White. This is amazing.
Oh my god! Look at me. I have like bedhead. Yeah. Okay. So it's from the song.
So the song is called "Creatures." Anna here, as a young little dumb teenager, wrote this song, or at least
a part of it, yeah.
Or at least fucking 5% of it. The camera keeps doing its thing.
I know I don't have a lot of proof, but this was on my old Hotmail account years ago.
I got no You've never been nothing but honest to me, so I got no reason to believe you.
But I remember this specifically because it was like I thought it was really cool.
It's one of the first lines in the song too. I fail, this is the end of you, this is the end of you, whispers are their weakness, their weakness. Every day I must practice to fake this smile on my face. I'm gonna put on a nicer voice. It's all the rain that's putting me to sleep. I'll let the blood tell the truth tonight. This is my life's work. What kind of Twilight-ass shit is this?
What album is this, though?
I don't fucking... Let's find out.
I want to know, because I want to know what year it was.
Creatures Motionless in White. Look at us. We're finally figuring this out. Creatures is the studio... So it was the title track of the debut album. Oh, my lord.
Oh, okay, so it was. Okay, this was,
Anna, you have a lyric on Motionless in White's debut album. And it's on the fucking title track.
It was made in 2010.
Released October 12th, 2010... via Fearless Records.
Okay, yeah, so I was like 17 at the time.
Oh my fucking lord, this is incredible.
I didn't know.
You've completely derailed this video, but I do not give a fuck. This is better. This is so good.
Yeah, I did that. I
You did
fucking
that.
Forgot it was like their debut album. You know, it's weird to think about.
This is amazing.
But I remember getting the email. I remember getting so excited.
I mean, it's objectively kind of cool. I'm not a Motionless in White fan, but, like, whatever. It's kind of... Like, if Obituary called me up and was like, yo, write a song for us, I'd be like, oh, shit! Like, it's objectively cool.
I wish I did have the receipts so I can show people.
I mean, if it's on, you can look at it. It's on your Hotmail account or something,
Oh, my God. I don't know that Hotmail account. That was ages ago. I don't use Hotmail anymore.
There was one song on this album written by Jason Sukeff. I know this guy. He did a bunch of stuff for, like, Battlecross, Black Dahlia Murder... He produced their most recent Necrogoblicon record, which I didn't like. Sorry, Jason. But yeah, I know this guy. Wow. We learned a lot today. We had a little nostalgic history lesson in the middle of this drinking game.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's right.
Good. Ooh, I fucked up my mic. Good job. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to try to get up without people seeing my fact that I have no pants on.
That's great. I'll just edit it out. Don't worry. Cyanide Drip 570 says, if you don't like it, then don't listen to them. You won't be missed nor remembered. You didn't wince once drinking that vodka. Something tells me that someone is a little sad inside. Save yourself the...
Sorry, you know what's funny about that logic? It's like, well, how are you supposed to know if you like something if you don't listen
That's
to
what
it?
I was saying earlier. How are you supposed to fucking know?
I mean, literally, like, I don't care for Motionless in White, but maybe that album could have been a banger. Like,
It could have. You could have. Like, I said in the original video, I didn't give a shit about Behemoth until they dropped the Satanist.
Yeah.
And then they dropped the Satanist, and now I love them.
Yeah, you
Straight, I'm wearing a piece of jewelry from them right fucking now. I wear it in almost every fucking video. Sometimes your mind changes, so you have to keep checking them out. Unless it's something like, I don't know, fucking Psycho Sinner, Psychosexual, where it's like, yeah, it's safe to say this is always gonna be shit. But who knows, man? Who knows? I don't really like Under Oath, but their last album I thought was actually pretty good. Things happen. Things change. Like, I didn't like Ice Nine Kills or Sleep Token, but I'm gonna check out whatever they do next. Because who knows? Maybe they'll blow my fucking mind or catch me off guard, you know? Like, anything's possible. People's tastes change, and, you know, even if they don't, it's just fun to talk about music and explore music. So, like, why would I not do that? You dumbass! Anyway, he also goes on to say, save yourself the grief and shove it. Shove it yourself, good sir. Oh, by the way, bottle of vodka. I don't wince because I'm sad. I don't wince because I'm a pro. See that? Pro shit. Adam Kirkland says this review is infinitely more cringe than the album. Like, why even do an album review of a band you dislike, other than just because you want to hear yourself talk shit? Metal elitists are such losers. He said elitist, we got personal attack, he said cringe. It's like this motherfucker knew the rules before we even started. This is amazing. This is incredible. I love this man. I unironically love this man. Nathaniel Gagnon says, you're entitled to your wrong opinion, and you're entitled to your wrong comment, so it's all good. That's delicious. Zord Kazaika says, why do you take your time to deal with something you know you won't enjoy? What an idiot. I could say the same thing about this video. You probably knew you wouldn't like it from clicking on it. It's got cringe in the fucking thumbnail. You should have known you wouldn't like it, but you took the time to try and watch this and try to enjoy it. Like, fuck you, you fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna go seek out some fucking conservative YouTuber.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see their shit.
Exactly. Like, people are like, oh, did you hear what Ben Shapiro said? And I'm like, no. No, I didn't. Because I don't fucking watch that shit. If you don't like it, legit don't watch it. That's the one point where it's like, if you know you simply will not like this just based on what it is, don't fucking watch it. Like, I don't want to watch Ben Shapiro because I don't fucking like anything he says, period. I don't want to hear his viewpoint on anything. Ben Shapiro, yes. I'll watch Joe Rogan, not so much because of what he says or does, but because he's a fucking dumbass. He is. He's fun dumbass. Yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes he's regular dumbass, but sometimes he's fun dumbass. Anyways, getting sidetracked again. This is why you can't be here. You distract me.
Good.
I can't argue with that, honestly. I got no counterpoint.
It's not my YouTube channel.
She says, operating most of the social media at this fucking point. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, if this band is cringe, then why are you giving them attention? Because apparently even Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi will tune in if I do. That's why. The, like, liquor, like, when I stopped the drink, it, like, poured up, like, the air released, and it pushed the booze up, and now it's all over my face. It went up my nose.
That's silly.
JR, holy shit, the amount of people here who shit on this album shows just how intolerant you are of anything creative and outside the box. How are you going to be so full of yourself that you have to go out of your way to make people know what you don't like about their music? I've heard all genres of music and think what Motionless and White is doing is a refreshing take on metal fused with electronic music. Anyone who genuinely thinks that this album is garbage has the intolerance of a toddler. Jesus Christ, there is so much to dissect here. I don't even know where to begin. Alright, well, fun fact, anyone who disagrees with me is an intolerant toddler is a fucking stupid argument. Let's start there. This is a stupid fucking argument for a multitude of reasons that I shouldn't have to express. It does nothing but show how juvenile and immature and sensitive and soft you are. It says nothing about me, but a whole lot about you, bro. I fucking said this to the motherfucker, too. I was like, fun fact, everyone who doesn't agree with me is an intolerant baby is a really dumb argument. And then he was like, also, you didn't deny you were an intolerant baby, so take the L, brother.
What?
That's stupid. Like, do you use that argument? Oh, you didn't deny that you murdered Tupac or Abraham Lincoln. Take the L, brother. Bro, how do you, like, you know what I mean? It's like that level. Like, it's such a fucking stretch. Like, what are you, Mr. fucking Fantastic? Because that's the only way you could make that much of a fucking stretch. Dummy. Josh H. says, this channel is one big suckfest. Suckfest. Shuckfest.
Yes.
Shuckfest.
That's right.
It's an oyster shuck fest.
Yes.
I'll concede to that. We do like oysters here on the Metal Meltdown. You tried oysters for the first time last night at Mademoiselle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're alright. Good for you, by the way.
Alright.
Trying new things.
Yeah.
Unlike Motionless and White adult crybaby fanboys.
That's right.
That's right. Oh, also, personal attack? So... Whoa!
You gonna be okay to finish?
Shut up! But also, yes, thank you. Thank you for asking. Thank you for caring about my health and my well-being. I love you. Love you too. Man, this vodka is actually super fun. So is that gin. That gin's fucking strong. That had me fucked up before I even touched the vodka. My fucking lord. I guess it's a good thing with that in mind that we're pretty much at the end of the comment section for this video. This video is not as big as I had hoped. Metal Trenches definitely got way more fucking hate. Definitely check out his video and feel free to play the same drinking game on his video. But yeah, still plenty of hate, as you can see, hence why we're here. Plenty of fun, hence why I'm drunk. How do you feel, Anna?
I feel good.
Hell yeah. I think we're done here. I'm gonna eat after this. There's no need for y'all to see if I eat. You don't need to know. I mean, yeah, you know that I eat. You don't need to see it. Because that's just weird. Anyways, press the subscribe button. Press the button and you get a free sandwich. And then you also get videos on the Metal Meltdown. This is a video here. This is a video there. Oh my god, look at that. And as always, have yourself a fantastic fucking day. What?
You're so silly.
Shut up!